Introduce yourself, Anand.
So my name is Anand Kumar. I belong to Hazaribagh district in Jharkhand. I have done my 10th from St. Xavier's Hazaribagh. Then I did my 10 plus 2 from DAV Kapildev Ranchi. After that I done my graduation BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering from ITR Bhubaneswar. Then I qualified GATE in 2012. After that I took admission in IIT Dhanbad and completed my specialization in power system engineering. After that, I worked in Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited, presently as a deputy manager, which is a government of India taking public sector unit in Visakhapatnam.
Anything more in introduction? Do you want to tell something more about you?
My hobby is watching and walking, jogging,
Watching? What? Watching?
moving,
Watching movie.
movies.
When you realized watching movie is your hobby?
So because
मूवी तो हम लोग भी देखते हैं. हम लोगों को तो कभी महसूस नहीं हुआ कि watching movie is our hobby.
Sir, because it is a kind of stress buster for me,
Okay.
especially in weekends. After weekend schedule, weekend I used to go out and watch movies.
What type of movie you generally watch?
So I preferably like to watch movies which are entertainment plus some incidents based, which gives some on certain case study. Certain
Last
facts.
movie you watched?
Sir, Kashmir Files.
Okay. What you learned from that movie?
Sir, in that movie it has shown the exodus of Kashmiri Pandit in 1990 by the militants, Jammu and Kashmir militants. They are on the basis of the religion, Islamic, which they want to superimpose on the local Kashmiri Pandits. So because of that, not accepting, they told the slogan of either accept Islam or just fled away. So in movie it was depicted like that. It was based on Kashmiri Pandit.
Okay. Who is the director of that movie?
So Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri.
Vivek Ranjan
Agnihotri.
Agnihotri. Any other movie of Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri?
Sir, it is Rang De Basanti.
Okay, very good. You are in a good job, Anand.
Yes, sir.
You told you are deputy manager in Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So you are in a good job. Then when you became inspired to join civil services? I think your salary will less in block development officer. How much you are earning?
Sir, it's gross 1,10,000 and in hand salary it is 80,000.
Okay. वहाँ extra income नहीं है क्या?
Sir, but there, sir, I think in my opinion, this salary is a short-term goal, but job satisfaction is long-term, which drives me for this. And this is my third attempt in JPSC.
Very good.
Trying for it.
Okay.
It is from past 3 attempts.
What if when you joined JPSC as a BDO and you realized that you are not satisfied?
So first of all, the things which are bureaucracy demands for the individual, decision making, responsibility, accountability.
You said कि job satisfaction, है ना?
Yes, sir.
So how you will get satisfied in this job? Tell me the reasons.
Sir, in my family, one of my brother-in-law, he is also in Jharkhand Information Service.
Tell me the reasons.
So when I look at the work profile of him, so it just inspired me the way the various opportunity challenges the platform which this public service gives to serve for the downtrodden person, weaker section of the society. So I feel that I am somewhat attached. I possess some qualities regarding as a civil servant. So that's why it drives me, sir.
You inspired from your relative.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So engineering to civil services. How engineering will help you there?
So presently in engineering services where I am working, there also I used to handle both technical issues as well as managerial. And there also I have work related to responsibility, accountability, then decision making and implementation, human resource management. So all these things, I think it is also required in bureaucracy in public service commissions jobs also. So I will think I can better manage all these things.
Very good. Oh, you have written you participated in cross country marathon.
Yes, sir.
When?
So when in my school days.
School days.
School days, yes, sir. And in recently Navy Vizag marathon also happened.
Okay.
There also I used to take part.
Very good.
So I have keen interest in this.
Okay, you are from Hazaribagh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why Hazaribagh is famous for?
Sir, Hazaribagh is famous for, sir, here many historical old things also, like first degree college of state, St. Columbus College. So here many alumni of St. Columbus.
Only Hazaribagh has a college?
No, sir, it's many things. Like Central Jail,
Central Jail,
BSF training school we have. Then we have Central Rainfed Upland Rice Research Center we are having, which is working in the field of
Any
rice.
pilgrimage site Hazaribagh has?
Yes, sir. Suraj Kund, sir.
Very good.
Barkatha is famous for.
And why Hazaribagh is infamous?
So it is infamous.
A specific region.
Yes,
Only
sir.
a specific region.
Because of poor rail network.
Poor rail network. Any other region? Infamous. Infamous का मतलब समझते हैं?
Yes, sir. In negative sense. It is.
Why infamous?
So here local migration issues also.
Infamous. Something bad happened in Hazaribagh in recent past. Have you heard anything? Some bad news. Oh, Hazaribagh नहीं जाना, डर लगता है.
Yes, sir. It is sometimes frequent
Communal tensions.
which arises.
Very good. What do you think? Why tensions between these two communities happened in Hazaribagh? What are the reasons?
Sir, in my opinion, I would say it is because of some local leaders which used to propagate these kind of things. It is not with all, because of some local leaders. Local leaders, and because of political interest invested in them.
More regions. Local leaders propagate people, or any other regions? Okay, what are the solutions?
Sir, solution regarding this, that there should be a police to local community people communication should be proper. There should be Shanti Samiti establishment for this, and the local religious leaders from them, and the police members, and from various stakeholders of this district, from all religious groups. There should be a proper communication and brotherhood, fraternity among them.
You have more attempts left with the JPSC?
So it is up to the age.
Okay, it is not clear till yet.
Yes, presently, if it is 35 years, then I have one more attempt.
What if you failed? If you will got one more chance, then you will again appear in JPSC?
Yes, sir, surely, sir, because till now
you want civil services.
Yes, sir, consistently I am preparing, so until unless I would be selected, I will prepare, sir.
Very good, Anand. Wish you all of the best. Wish you कि आप बनो, है ना?
Yes, sir.
अब संजीव सर आपसे सवाल पूछेंगे.
You did your graduation in electronics and
electrical and electronics engineering, sir.
Okay. What is difference between electricity and electronic?
Sir, electricity basically deals with the electrical equipment, electrical sides. That is transformers. Then we have motors, generators. But in electronics, sir, it is based with BJT, diode, smaller. That is one basic difference more. That is in electrical, we used to deal with heavy voltage, heavy current. But other side in electronics, we used to have deals with millivolt, milliamperes range. currents.
Okay, very good. What is the work function of transistor?
So transistor, like bipolar junction transistor, there are different transistors. So here, sir, we have three terminal PNP,
Okay.
NPN, like this.
Okay.
So by giving external potential threshold, the electron we used to drive it externally to cross the threshold and to pass like this.
Okay, very good. What is steel?
Sorry, sir.
Steel. What is steel?
Steel. Sir, steel is I say is a alloy of, it is basically iron, alloy of carbon mixed in various composition.
And what is the special characteristic of stainless steel?
Basic is fundamental is corrosion free.
Okay. Do you know about any female freedom fighter of Hazaribagh, which belongs to Hazaribagh?
Yes, sir. She is Saraswati Devi.
Saraswati Devi. What is her main contribution in freedom struggle?
So at the time of civil disobedience movement, breaking for the salt laws, for Quit India movement, taking processions like this.
Okay. Do you know about some folk dance of Jharkhand?
Yes, sir.
Tell us.
So one very famous is Domkach, which used to take place at the time of marriage by the ladies. Then we have Chau Nritya, which is famous in Saraikela. It is of Chau Nritya. Then we have Jhumar, sir, famous among tribal, one of the famous.
Today, water scarcity is very serious problem of Jharkhand.
Yes, sir.
Then, as administrative officer, how can solve you?
Sir, regarding this, sir, in my opinion, there should be, as we can say that production, we can save it, then we can produce it. Saving is also one of the method of producing it. So to minimize the leakage where in the pipelines, so that is one of the, and make the people aware about how the water is precious, what is the importance for the future sustainable development of our community. So making the people aware, technical faults we have to come over regarding the leakage and all. Then third, we can say that we can build some interlinking of recently KUMAR dam. It is renovated so that its capacity has been increased, so that the people of this area should not be get water scarcity, especially in summer.
Okay.
Hello, Anand.
Yes, sir.
And first question is, what is PSU?
So it is public sector undertaking, sir. And in PSU, it is a government of India undertaking. That is, its shares is with the government of India. And if the disinvestment also is taking place, that is, shares is been sold out. But if the total shares count is 51%, then it is will be remaining PSU.
And PSU and public sector, public-private partnership difference?
Public-private partnership. So that is P mode. In this mode, both private sector projects are carried out with the help of both government as well as private players as a joint venture.
Maharatna and Navratna company.
Yes, sir.
And the basic difference?
So basic difference is that the autonomy which is provided for Maharatna and Navratna is like for Maharatna they have the financial autonomy.
Any criteria?
1,000 crore rupees, and for Navratna it is for Maharatna it is 5,000 crores rupees, and for Navratna it is 1,000 crores.
Sure.
Yes, sir. As far as my knowledge, it is.
You know about Birsha Munda? Who was the Birsha Munda?
Yes, sir. He was regarded as one of the, he is greater leader of tribal revolts in Jharkhand. He has given a designation of Bhagwan, Birsa Bhagwan also. He led his famous revolt, Munda revolt, Birsa Munda revolt in 1899.
Munda revolt, Birsa Munda revolt.
Sir,
Both are same or different?
sir, same,
Yes,
sir.
Saurabh.
Same, sir.
Confirm.
Yes, sir.
What is judiciary activism? Judicial activism.
So, judicial activism is a process in judiciary where the judicial persons itself initiates the suo motu activity.
How?
Suppose for any pollution related problem in a city or traffic related problem, then they itself take the calls for that through any newspaper or any PILs, and they give direction to the state government, guidelines especially, to follow that.
Why government and administrative system is there? So judicial, why activism here?
So sometimes it is seen, sir, it is not welcomed step by the executives or in the society, but as a guidelines.
What is the role of fourth basic pillar of democracy?
So this refers for the media, fourth state, and this has to be maintain its neutrality. Press has to maintain its neutrality. Whatever the incident which is happening, it is a bridge between the, it is a voice for the local people to raise their voice. It is a tool for the common person to raise their voice to the government, and it is a link also between the government and the people.
Media is a pressure group or not?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir.
How?
So because it is sometimes seen that in many case studies, it was found that for land acquisition or some pollution related clearance projects, there is international fundings or some kind of activity which they are involved, and sometimes they are wrong reporting also, influenced by some corporates, some local persons. So in that manner, I would say that they are behaving as a political pressure groups.
What is the function of local self-government?
So function of mean by local self-government that the policy making, decision making and implementation is done at the grassroots level. Decisions will be taken. All the schemes will be prepared according to the local aspirations of the people over there, and it will be implemented at that level. Local
policy making ground root level or no?
Yes, sir, definitely. It's local self-government. Like in panchayats we are having. Recently, Jharkhand government has also launched Yojana Banao scheme like this, so that it will cater to the local needs, aspiration of the person.
And top to the bottom implementation or bottom to the top implementation?
Local self-government. So it is approach of bottom to top, sir.
Policy making bottom to top.
Yeah, sir.
And implementation top to bottom. Implementation कहाँ से होगा? Top to bottom. Bottom में होगा.
Okay.
Grassroots level.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
बहुत अच्छा, very good, knowledge very good, personality very good, presentation good, सब कुछ अच्छा है इनका.
डिजर्विंग कैंडिडेट हैं, पोटेंशियल कैंडिडेट हैं आप.
हाँ, सब कुछ अच्छा है.
थाई पे रखना है, बहुत बार क्रॉस कर रहे थे आप, है ना?
हाँ सर.
हाथ थाई पर रखिए और वो आर्म रेस्ट.
किसी का भी जवाब गलत नहीं दिया इन्होंने, और सब बढ़िया, कॉन्फिडेंटली दिया इन्होंने.
ओके सर.
देखा होगा आपने तो दिया है.
यस, ये
आर्म रेस्ट नहीं रहता है, आपको थाई पे रखना है ना?
ऐसे सर.
और नॉलेज में कोई दिक्कत नहीं
मैं थक गए ना कि हम पूछ ही नहीं पा रहे हैं,
है ना? तो थोड़ा सा जैसे कि एक चीज यहाँ पर हम कहेंगे कि हजारीबाग
चाय बोलिए ना बना रहे.
ये वो अगर इसको रिसर्च कर लीजिए,
अच्छा सर,
है ना? ये सब सवाल हजारीबाग वाले कैंडिडेट से
पूछेगा. ये सरस्वती देवी अच्छा बताया, वो पूछेगा आपसे, पक्का है.
जितने भी केस स्टडीज होंगे ना गूगल मीट सेशन पे,
ओके सर,
जितना हो सकता है, आज 8 बच्चों का होगा, केस स्टडीज हर से हम लोग पूछते हैं।
ओके
आपसे भी अभी देखिए कम्युनल टेंशन वाला
हाँ,
पूछा जाएगा, तो गूगल मीट वाला वो देखिएगा, उसको आपको फायदा करेगा।
अच्छा
ठीक है, तो बस आप केस स्टडीज पे ध्यान दीजिएगा, हैंड पोस्चर बस ध्यान दीजिएगा, नॉलेज वाइज
बाकी ठीक है, हाँ, बहुत अच्छा है।
ठीक है।